Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make any resource from resin. So to start with, you need some way to get resin. And if you already have a resin factory or any way to get it, then you can skip ahead. I have this button here, which I use to activate or toggle my factory, which is downstairs. It can make any basic resource. So let's go down and take a look at the bat cave. Oh, that's the wrong tunnel. Here it is. I have a large rover and I put 8 medium canister on it to fill it up with soil. And then I have these 2 centrifuges which produces resin and transports it up to the surface. Now the path is maybe a bit long, but that's because I sometimes run it in a different configuration to make hydrazine. But there's not that much more to see there. And on my rover there's a drill in the front and one on the crane, so you can drill easier in all directions. Alright, let's go back up and take a look at the scrap production. Right, I use a large canister that I fill up with resin, and I have an automatic sorting station over here. So there's the resin. Let's take it with us. To activate this, you just have to enable the output on the large canister and it starts going. And the resin starts to go on the silo. And I blocked the 2 spots in the back with tungsten so the resin won't go there. There's a storage sensor that activates the robotic arm when it's not empty anymore. And then there's the small printer, which is set to automatically produce small canisters. And I tried to have a setup where I had the small canisters directly on the storage silo, but it doesn't work because a storage sensor can't sense small canisters when they're empty. So the auto arm picks it up and puts it in the shredder and you get scrap. Now you can put this setup to produce anything, but I have it set up to make lithium, and for lithium you need 8 scraps to make 2 lithium. And you can see a small circular platform where I've blocked one of the spots, and that's basically so I can count every time a scrap passes by that platform. So the storage sensor is set on full or not full, and every time a piece of scrap passes by, it clicks when it fills, and then it clicks when it leaves the platform. So you get 2 clicks per scrap. So then you need 16 clicks to get to 8 scraps, right? And the count repeater only goes to 8, and that's only 4 scraps. So you need another count repeater that counts to 2. So when the count goes to 8 twice, which is 16, then it activates the trading outpost, which says, it basically means, okay, now you have 8 scraps, go and get lithium. But I did make one small mistake here. It's basically, I should have put a delay counter on there too, because the signal goes too fast to the trading post. So you need to put a delay on it, because otherwise it will fly off with only 7 scraps. The robot arm doesn't have time to put it on there. So I had to put delay counter and put it all the way up to max. I think it's 25. That way the last piece of scrap actually makes it on to the trading post before it flies away. And you'll see soon where I've put the delay counter on there. yeah, we have the contributor to 2. And you can see that it's counted to 6, and there's 6 scraps on the trading post, which is as it should be. Now I put the delay counter on there, and you can see here, there you go, it goes off. And when it flies back, I have another robot arm with a filter on lithium, which picks it up and puts it in the silo. That's a piece of scrap from earlier mistakes. We can watch it one more time. I mean, it's not a very fast process, but I mean, you can just fill up the large canister to 400 resin and then just leave it there, and it can go on for a very long time. Anyway, guys, I hope you learned something today. If you liked the video, please, I would appreciate it if you press the like button. See ya.